Hi there everyone, welcome back. Yes, you read it right in the title and you saw it right on the thumbnail. This one single Joseph rank match is more than 18 minutes long. Like, I I just I don't even know what to say, honestly. If you guys remember, I did post I think maybe 2 or 3 long matches that were 15 minutes long, and I thought like at that time I was really like, oh my god, this is super long. Like I can't believe I got like 3 matches that were each 15 minutes long, and I just thought that was crazy. But then today I just wanted 3 quick rank matches, and as I'm sure you know, Survivor rank, which like basically the queue times take forever, so I was like I would just use JoJo because I just instantly get a match, so I can just get over the 3 matches quickly because I really didn't have the time. The first 2 matches were pretty normal, around 8 minutes each, basically as usual. But then this third match came around and I was like, oh my god. I didn't even like feel the time. I was kind of like, oh, this one is long, like maybe it's around like 12 minutes or something, or maybe I can post another 15-minute match video. But then I go into replays after the match is over and I'm like, what the actual hell? How is this like a match like literally almost 20 minutes? Like that's crazy to me. And you can just pay attention from this moment that like this team or like the survivors, or I don't know, they like when you think there are no more pellets to throw down, they will still find some to throw down. So I feel like that's so crazy. I know survivor mains love to say that, or you just have to like, that's actually throwing pellets down is actually bad for the survivors, because then when their teammates kite, there won't be any more pellets to use. And like, let me tell you, that doesn't really matter, because you will see in this 18-minute long match that they just use every pallet basically on this stupid map. And I don't even think that this map has that many pallets, honestly, but they did use all of them, and it's just such like a great time waste. So like pallet spamming is an actual thing that's like terrible. So yeah, that was annoying a bit, but like I wasn't too bothered by it. It's just like kind of crazy to think that like this is possible in this game, like how survivors can prolong a match this much just thanks to their like unlimited skills and stuff. Like Enchantress, her stuns like recharge over time. Little Girl is the same, and yeah, like it was just so draining, to be honest. And of course, it's not enough. I had to like play through this whole match. I even had to record it afterwards, because of course I didn't expect, to pre-record. Sometimes I just record the matches as I go, but today I really just wanted 3 short matches just to have the essence tomorrow. Basically, that's all I wanted, and look what I got. So yeah, I had to record this afterwards, so add another 18 minutes, and now I have to edit it, which is basically another 18 minutes at least. So yeah, this video took a lot of time, so you guys better give it a like and watch the whole thing, because honestly it's not worth it. But anyways, I don't really know what to say. They just kept prolonging this match, as you can see in the background. And oh, at least we can talk about JoJo's new S skin, because oh my god. So basically, if you didn't know, JoJo's new S skin is a limited S skin. Once again, thank you, Netties. So basically, it's the part of the anniversary essence and anniversary event. It's called Necromancer, and it's like very nice, very hot, as most of the Joseph skins, honestly, excluding Peter, as we all know. But yeah, like it's another beautiful JoJo skin. Sadly, it's a limited S tier in an essence again, so like the general public doesn't really have a chance to get it once again. So yeah, of course, me being the JoJo main, JoJo simp, and JoJo skin collector, I just had to try getting it. So as soon as I figured out he will be getting a new S skin in an essence, I of course wanted to break Natty's in half again, because like look at this skin, just came out like the last season, like this beautiful A skin I'm using currently, and of course they just had to give him another skin. Just I decided I want to quit this game, and what does Natty's do? Put out the Joseph A skin with the crown that I like wanted forever. Then when I'm like, okay, I will like shoot a video with this beautiful A skin, and then quit, then what do? They add the freaking limited S tier. So I'm just kind of mad about this. But anyway, so I did like use all my saved up inspirations to get it. I didn't really have much. I think I had like 1,500 or something, and you know, I had some from the logic path and the free 10 pieces that we got today after the update. So I'm currently around like 42 pulls, and I still did not get like even an A skin, or of course the S skin, and I'm just like so scared that I won't be able to get it this time. And even though like I have a full collection, and no matter what you say, like I even have DM, you know, and Peter, and like every skin he has, I do have it, and even I have Judge too. So basically I have all of his like limited skins, and I would just be super sad to, you know, to have my collection incomplete. And of course it really bothered me to not get the, like, I'm not able to get JoJo's like old sea skin, that red one, Bloody Shadow. And when I wrote to Netflix about it, they basically said I just have to wait patiently. And that was like more than a year ago. So yeah, I kind of got bored of waiting patiently, and I kind of gave up on that cute little red sea skin with the black hair, even though I really liked it and I really wanted to try it out once. But yeah, I kind of just gave up on that. And other than that, I do have like every accessory, every skin for him. And you know, that's how I kind of wanted to sell my account too, to say like full Joseph collection. And of course I didn't know about this skin nor the new S skin at that time. So yeah, it's just so tricky, because now I even want to try it out so bad, like that beautiful S skin, and I want to try it out for like all 4 higher tier accessories with his. So I just, you know, I really would like to use it at least once in one match, and it's just so beautiful. And it just sucks, you know, how Netis does this, that like there is like JoJo is generally a good looking beautiful character, and like just objectively speaking, even like he's one of those characters who are like good to look at, and he's actually like a very handsome character just in himself without any bias. And I think we can agree on this. And obviously he is not the only one. There are numerous survivors and hunters both, who either look very pretty, handsome, or cute, but their playstyle or their like tire is not really that high or not really that good, and Netis just uses them, I feel like, to basically milk players for their money, because even JoJo, like, he has a ton of A skins, and this is his like 3rd S skin, and he's still not fixed. Like, Netis doesn't really care about the character's strength, in a sense, but they like only farm their fan base, because everyone, I think every player in this game, like I think 90% at least, will admit to you that Joseph is very handsome character. So just Nadia just keeps making these beautiful skins, which of course will look great, except Peter, as you all know. We have to mention it every time because that was an ultimate failure. So anyways, like, all of course the skins will look great, and like when you already have a great character and a great skin concept, that's like inevitable for you to get these amazing skin ideas and make them like actually so pretty also in game. And you just basically get the money of the players for a character they can't really even use with the current meta. Of course we can use them for fun, and of course we can get sometimes wins with them, but they are not as usable. Like, they are only interested in that character if they want money from you, and that's why they make a very nice detailed skin for them. But the moment you want something to be like, the moment you want someone in this game to be more playable and more viable, especially hunters, because Netis tends to like survivors more. So as soon as you want that character who has like a million beautiful skins to actually be like a meta character, or at least an A tier character who you can use, and like you can actually use the skins you collected, those beautiful skins, with pleasure in actually rank matches, then you know, like that would be the point of this. But at that moment they already like ignore you, they don't really care. Like I know Jojo got like a little buff, the animation is shorter now, but honestly it didn't really help, it didn't really change much. Like yeah, he's a tiny bit better I guess, and maybe you will get that down, I don't know, 5 seconds faster than before, but it didn't make him A tier. And there were some huge buffs if you look at the survivors. Like let's look at Emma Gardener, and her bubble, like adding her bubble just made him super good. And I think she's like a very, like her usage rate is much higher now just because of that buff. And see, netties can do this, like netties can actually create good hunters, just like the two most recent hunters, Opera Singer and Nightwatch. Like they are super great hunters, and survivors actually struggle, like not normal survivors who whine about everything, but the survivors who can actually play this game and actually enjoy a challenge, they actually struggle to win against them. So I feel like that's what made this game fun, that you don't just automatically win every match, but you actually have to, like, you know, it's like a challenge for you. And I know that both of these new hunters will get nerfed very soon, just because their win rate will be too high. And of course it doesn't matter if the survivor's win rate is too high, but as a hunter, of course, even if your win rate is like 1% higher than the average or what netties wants, then they will get a nerf. So that's why it's like kind of annoying to me that they just farm the players basically. Like there is your favorite character, they're not really like a strong character. There are like survivors too. Like remember when Aesop was like, everyone said like he was the worst character in the game and stuff, and they actually, like netties actually thought about how to fix him, how to help him become more viable. And look at now, like a lot of people started using him again. And he also was someone who was very popular as a character with like very nice skins, and like that's how it worked, that's how it should work. But sadly I kind of only saw this with survivors mostly, so I don't even know if I can have hope, because you know, they just gave Joseph a buff technically, so I don't really expect netties to do anything in this regard. And as you can see, they just continue to farm players for their money, and they just give more and more skins, and like you won't even be able to use them with the accessories because of the terrible ping. And you know, it's just like this vicious cycle where you really love the skin and you just want to use it, you know, you want to have it in your collection, and you just wanna use it in matches and like try out the effects, see it for yourself, not just in a video. And it's like not really rewarding, because is it really fun if you use an S-skin that you really wanted and you keep losing? Like, I don't think so. So I feel like this is why, like, it's kind of a dirty move from them to do this with multiple characters. Like, of course they also give nice skins to just popular characters who are also strong, but in general they only care about the character's popularity when they give like these beautiful skins. So they will know, like, even if you don't main Joseph anymore, for example, like let's say you changed mains because you were bored of using a big tier hunter, I think you will still feel like, oh my god, it's a limited S skin, like this will never come back, and it looks beautiful and Jojo was my main, so you will like think about at least getting it, or like you will maybe spend a little money and buy echoes just so you have the chance to get it. And after that you probably won't even use it. And this, of course, once again I'm mentioning that I speak about my perspective and I speak about Joseph mostly, but this can like apply to a lot of other characters. And this is something that I discussed with my friend a few days ago when we talked about the beautiful new S-skin Necromancer, because both of us are kind of Joseph mains. We don't really play competitively, either of us, as a hunter nowadays, and but we still like really love the skin, and that's what we were like talking about, like how unfair this is, that NetEase just gives you the skin but they don't really give you the opportunity to actually use the character as like a higher tier character. Feel free to leave a comment of your opinion about this topic, because I hope like more of you realize this or experience this, because it's just kind of like crazy to me, honestly. But yeah, enough of that. As you can see, the match is like at around 15 minutes and we are still not finished. Like, how did they make the match 3 more minutes longer? Don't even ask me. Like, it was just really ridiculous, I think, how this is possible in this game. Like, survivors can prolong the match this much, because honestly it is the survivors. Like, it's not, the match isn't long because of the decoding and the camera work thing, because then, even then, like, most of my matches are like around 8 or 10 minutes and this is 18 minutes. So once again, it's not just because of it's Joseph, it's also because of the survivors' skills lets them do this, basically. So I think just that's like something super crazy to think about. Like, imagine rank, you have like 2 hours to play, and even with instant matches, like if you get 20-minute long matches, that's crazy. But even then, I just really didn't want any of them to get out at this point. I was just like wanted that 4-man, even though I was like, oh my god, it's so long. But no, I just wanted that 4-man. I could have surrendered or whatever if I was like super done with this. But look at that, like, still they already threw down like basically every pallet, it feels like, and there are still more pallets. Like, it's just unthinkable. I don't even understand this. So yeah, here's the proof of it doesn't really matter, darling, if you say like, oh, this is great for them to pallet spam, because then the person who kites after would have to suffer. Like, no, who is suffering here exactly? They like, Aesop can still throw down every bloody pallet here. So yeah, and this was even rank, like, oh my god. Anyways, I will keep you guys updated if I somehow manage to get the JoJo S skins, but honestly, I don't really have high hopes for that. But sadly, I know like they won't give out S skins for free, and it won't be easy to get them. But I was thinking recently, like, why it's so different, like this whole gacha system in Genshin, the other game I play, and IDV, and I just thought about why couldn't IDV do the same kind of as Genshin. Like, for example, of course it's kind of different because we get the essences on the logic pad, but what if instead of essences it was replaced by like the price of an essence? Like, in place of every essence there would be like 96 light bulbs, so you could like collect them and you wouldn't have to pull or spend your essences on like these things, like these essences that don't really contain any skins that you would like. So I think that would be much better for us players if we could only, like, you know, collect, save up, and not just directly get an essence that we don't even want a single skin from. So yeah, I was thinking this could maybe help the game, help the players a little, because yeah, like, there are so many essences I don't really care about, but I still, you know, inevitably as I play and I throw the dice on the logic pad, I still get the essence, and I have to like pull on those essences. And yeah, maybe those A skins are like, oh yeah, nice, maybe I will use it once. But yeah, it would be, I think, in my opinion at least, it would be much better if we could just get the money and spend it however we like. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.